it's Wes.
And Shonda, and welcome to DinkLife. We have made it to Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey, and we are ready to ride again today. One thing we wanted to mention, you are not allowed to tape on any rides here except like the carousel and stuff like that. So we couldn't even bring the glasses today, the video glasses. So unfortunately, we won't get any online footage. The price of admission today was roughly $60, you know, depending on when you buy them, where you can find them. Like, we have working advantage through our work, so, you know, we maybe got $3 off or something. Yeah. But the astronomical thing is that general parking is $45. I mean, that is more than Disney, and it is outrageous.
Yeah, crazy.
Preferred parking is $60, so you're paying as much as your ticket if you want to get a closer parking space. So just be aware of that when you come in. I almost had a heart attack when I saw that parking was $45. But we are determined to have a good day, so come with us and see what's doing.
We got lots of electric car chargers here. Wow, this is something you don't see very often anymore. I would say also the Sky Ride no longer works here since there's no cars on it. The Ferris wheel no longer works here because there's no cars on it. Now we're heading into Movie Town. Nitro. Trying to get back to Jersey Devil right now since we've never ridden a single rail coaster. Welcome to the home of the Jersey Devil. Here it is.
Can't take anything.
Jersey Devil.
So we just got off Jersey Devil, which is a single rail coaster right behind us. One of the few, very few single rail coasters in existence.
Yeah, there's not many.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. The seats are not the most comfortable, I will say, because the way you sit, your knees kind of like get pushed in together.
Angle them out a little,
It's really strange. Like, I got off and I had a cramp in my hip flexor, but the ride itself is really fun, and both times I've ridden today, I was like right in the back, and that whips you over that first hill so fast.
Oh yeah. It's a fun ride, super smooth too.
It is fun. So
I do have to say I like the other RMC seats a lot better than those.
Oh,
seats.
I don't. I hate the
it's
other RMC
It's a way better
seats.
design.
I think all the trains so far on RMC rides, except Lightning Rod, have been super uncomfortable.
Well, Lightning Rod's similar, but yeah, I was just gonna say it's not bad. Yeah, but overall, it's a good ride.
Yep. So we just got off Nitro. I almost forgot the name of it, which is right behind us, and it's a B&M hyper coaster. The first half of it was just okay for me, but then once you get to the back half, oh my gosh, there are so many little airtime hills, And all three of us that are here together today blacked out, or grayed out, not blacked out,
on
but
the
grayed
Helix,
out on
yeah.
the Helix. I mean, I was not
Yeah.
expecting that at all.
And I was gonna say the turnaround point has beautiful view of the
Oh
lake.
yeah, it's
very
absolutely
beautiful,
gorgeous.
yeah.
So it's funny because in the first half I was like, well, I don't know if I'd ride this again, but man, I
It's a good
totally
one.
would. And we were in the second row, so if we have time today, I would love to get a ride in the back just to see what it's like. But 2 thumbs up.
Skull's pretty sweet at the top. We're heading in Skull Mountain.
So we just got off the Skull Mountain Explorers, which is right behind us, and the show building is better than the ride.
Yeah.
I would say if you took the coaster out of the building, it's something that you could ride at any state fair.
Yeah.
It's a good coaster if you're just starting.
Yeah. It's a kid's coaster.
Yeah, it's like your first coaster, a good family coaster, whatever. There's just nothing terribly exciting about it.
Yeah. At least we didn't wait long.
No, we walked right on, thank goodness. So
Yep.
if there's a wait, don't do it.
Copy of some Dumbo rides. Now, here's the insane swings. Unfortunately, the Flash is not open yet this summer. Houdini's Great Escape is closed. The Yum Yum Cafe looks really cool. Heading in to the Golden Kingdom. It's like the log flume's under construction too. Lots of broken stuff here. And there's the Fright Fest store. Now we are heading into El Toro.
So we just got off of El Toro, which is right behind us, and if you read or follow Coaster Things, it is rated one of the top wooden roller coasters anywhere. And I gotta say, I agree with that wholeheartedly. It was amazing. I almost like it better than Ghost Rider. So they do make you get they give you free lockers at this one, which is weird because you gotta pay for lockers everywhere else, but that's fine, we'll take it. And the thing is, if there's nobody in your row when you pull back into the station, they will let you just stay on the ride. So we just got 2 rides in a row. Now I will say, the second ride almost took me out. The first time we sat all the way in the back and it was really smooth and lovely, and then we moved up the second time and it was really rough.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna say one thing. This has the fastest lift hill out of anything.
oh dear Lord, yeah. That,
Overall, good ride. I like it.
yeah, I loved it. It was great.
And there's the Joker, which we won't ride today. Just rode one a few days ago. They're all the same. There's the Batmobile. Looks like it has some Goodyear tires on it. We're heading into the gift shop. Yeah, that for sure doesn't work. It's definitely taken apart.
Yeah.
It does say the Ferris wheel was supposed to open for 2024, but looks like they missed that. Good old Six Flags. Heading into another gift shop. thing I find amazing is the Six Flags has poison ivy everywhere. More poison ivy.
They were?
I got horned. Now we're heading into Kingda Ka. Kingda Ka.
Yeah, it was. I mean, there's really you can't beat that launch. That launch is insane.
No, yeah, and I never really did get to ride Top Thrill 1, so that was my first time getting that full launch.
I rode Top Thrill 1, but that was a little bit faster. I guess
Yeah,
125 in
just a little bit,
3.5 seconds, is what they said, I believe.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting that wrong, but it was pretty awesome.
It was pretty fun, yeah. Nice launch. I have to say though, he hasn't ridden Top Thrill 2 yet, but Top Thrill 2 is better than us.
Yeah.
Just because of all the multiple launches now.
And the back spire.
The spike is amazing on Top Thrill 2.
Yep.
But this is super fun. And it's cool to kind of get to ride it because I never did get to ride Top Thrill 1. Top Thrill 1.
Yep. Oh, but we should say it didn't open until like 3 hours into the day here.
Oh, yeah. Super late in the day.
Like
also,
1
it
to
says it
1:30.
closes an hour early. I'm like, so like they have it barely open. Yeah. Yeah, and it did break while we were in there, but they got it fired back up again, which was
pretty
too,
quickly.
but yeah. At least we got to ride it.
Yeah.
More poison ivy. Last year's Halloween merch. This is kind of cool. This is the history of Six Flags Great Adventure. 1984, 87. This could be one of the saddest fountains ever. Now we're heading into the battle for Metropolis.
Even with the help of research, within your hacking recruits, I'm going to try to...
Oh, look, a little animatronic up in there.
And Luther likely to attack.
We just got off Hall of Justice, which is their version of shooting gallery.
Mm-hmm.
The ride vehicle and what you shoot at, it's like Spider-Man at Universal, if you're looking for something comparable. I'm guessing at one point this was 3D because they still have an announcement at the end that's like, take off your glasses, but they don't do that anymore, which is fine with me. I don't need that portion of it. It's fun. It's a good shooting gallery.
Yeah, well, I thought the theming and the ride are amazing. To me, the shooting gallery part of it, I didn't think good because I can't tell where I'm actually shooting.
Yeah, I had
no
idea.
But just to ride it and that stuff, I think is really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, the shooting gallery part's not great.
It gets shot in the face with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
There's fire and fog and air.
It's really well themed.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice little ride, even if you don't do the shooting gallery part of it. But because there's so much construction going on around here, there's like no one back in this area of the park. We legit just like walked right onto the ride.
Yeah.
We didn't even have to wait like 2 seconds. So if you're here this summer before Flash is open, I would say come do it.
So we just got off the Dark Knight coaster. Yeah, it was cute. It's just like
It's a wild mouse in a dark, in a building.
Yeah.
And a lot of theming, a lot of Batman theming. It was fun.
Yeah, and it had a really cool ride vehicle.
Yeah.
And also it is hot as
Yeah, it was very hot. It was not, if you wanted to get out of the heat, it's probably not the best thing. It wasn't air conditioned, I feel like.
No,
So.
I can't imagine what it's like in there at a 90-degree day.
Yeah, but it was fun.
It was fun. Now we're heading to Superman's Ultimate Flight. outside the park at the moment, but me and Jay did ride Superman. It was your first time riding I guess, what's it called?
A flying coaster?
Flying coaster? Yeah.
I'm not cool.
I've only ridden one. I rode one at Kings Island, but they tore it down and replaced it with a Ryan. And then I rode the one at SeaWorld in Orlando. They're fun little coasters.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
know if
smooth or
my time was
anything.
Smooth, yeah.
Yeah, they were only running one car or anything, but it wasn't too bad. We only got on like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's kind of the end of the day, so it was getting. It's like slowing down a bit.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So we just finished up at Six Flags Great Adventure here in New Jersey, and the park closed at 7, and it is 7:10. We did open the park today, but we left for about 2 hours at lunch, and the reason for that is because every review we've heard and hearing people in line today talk, the food here is horrific.
Yeah.
So we did not eat here. We left and we went somewhere for about 2 hours. It was also hotter than Hades here today, so it was a good time to leave and go get some food.
Yeah. And a lot of stuff was broken at that time.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I haven't been to a Six Flags since I worked at a Six Flags at Jog Lake many years ago. We go to a lot of amusement parks, and I've always sort of heard that Six Flags were like the bottom of the barrel as far as amusement parks goes, and I'm gonna have to say I probably agree with that.
Yeah, I would agree.
There are some great rides at this park specifically, so
there's
don't
some
get me
good rides.
wrong. El Toro, Jersey Devil, Kingda Ka, Nitro, there's some really great rides here. However, having said that, the park is dirty.
It's not well maintained.
It's not
roads
well
are
maintained.
cracked.
The operations are painfully slow on most things. And it wasn't busy today at all. I mean, there was like no one in the park.
The place could use a good power washing, the
Yeah.
whole thing of it. It's very dirty.
So when we got here, about, I would say half the coasters were down at least.
Yeah. Kingda Ka didn't open up until probably like 3 o'clock in the
Yeah,
afternoon.
Kingda Ka didn't open until very late in the day. And then the other thing was we had to go to guest services for something, and it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Every gate at the front of the park had somebody stationed at it. Nobody was doing anything because nobody was coming in the
Yeah.
park. There was one person at guest services. I mean, it was absolutely atrocious.
And she was terrible.
There's no excuse for that. I mean, I have worked at amusement parks, and I am telling you there are better ways to
Yeah.
run them. It's not rocket science.
Yeah.
And other parks obviously do it better. So I will say, if you frequent Disney, Universal, Busch Gardens, any of those types of parks, you will not be happy with this place.
No.
If you don't go to those parks, fine. This place is probably very good.
I was gonna say, like, I would only come to one of these, it's more of a local park. I don't think I would ever travel to a Six Flags ever again.
No, I won't.
Yeah.
You can go
Yeah.
without me.
Also, another thing I wanted to mention too, there is poison ivy all over this
yes.
park. It
Oh my
is
God,
insane.
it's terrible.
I'm just surprised they don't kill it. Like, it's on areas where you'd sit down and you could stick your hands in it if you lean back.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't want to sound like we're trashing the park entirely.
Yeah,
because,
we had still a
again,
good time.
We did. And when some of the coasters did finally open and we were able to get on them and things, it was fun.
Yeah.
The second half of the day was a lot better than the first half of the day. But it is not a well-run park, and $45 for parking is atrocious. I mean, I cannot say that enough.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Disney, Universal, none of those places charge that for general parking. I don't even know why they do this. They do, and it's terrible. So do better, Six Flags. And one thing is, I'm kind of hoping, like, when this merger goes through with Six Flags and Cedar Fair, they kind of just remain separate, because God forbid that the season passes should go up exponentially because all the parks are combined.
Cedar Fair is a cleaner, better quality park than Six Flags.
Yes, I would say that is true. That's just our opinion, of course. I know there are probably people out there who love Six Flags parks. Again, our opinion.
Yep.
But we're just here to tell you our thoughts and let you know how it goes. But anyway, as always, just remember, whatever you decide to do, just get out there and do it.